Sagittarius, this week feels like a bowstring pulled tight. The horizon is calling, but the air is heavy with checks and reality tests. From career resets to home truths, from money cleanups to relationship clarity, the sky is exact. If it's real, it strengthens. If it isn't, it falls away. Let's get you ready. You are a fire sign, the archer, and the main story sits in work and reputation. The sun moves into the realm of roles and responsibility and stands with Mercury, exalted yet combust. The mind is brilliant and quick, but stands close to the flame. You can make sharp plans and clean systems, but anything rushed or showy can burn at the edges. Across that, Saturn retrograde with Neptune retrograde anchors the heart of home and inner life. This is the classic pull between what the world asks and what your soul needs to feel safe. Bright headlights meeting fog and speed bumps. You'll get where you're going, slowly, feeling each ridge in the road. The week hums with endings. You taste it when you say the truth out loud. You feel it when you set something down and refuse to pick it up again. The finale, a solar eclipse in career and public image, turns lights off and on, and the set has changed. For some, a redefined role, a boss steps aside, a team reshuffles, or a heavy project finally lands in a proper container. For a few, a formal warning, a public mistake to clean up, or a layoff in a cost-cut cycle. If that's you, breathe. The sky isn't punishing. It's removing a mask you cannot sustain. A door closes, so the right door becomes visible. Identity and energy rise and fall in waves. Jupiter, your ruler, travels through partnerships, counseling, clients, PR. This helps more than you know. A wise partner, mentor, client who understands value, or a good editor is your secret boost. But Jupiter is in a sign that doesn't love it. Promises don't count, proof does. If you lean on partnership, make results visible and simple. Saturn's steady gaze from your base lands right on your chest. Be the grown-up in your own life. Pace yourself. Document. Respect limits. Keep your word. Mercury, lit by the sun, wants to solve everything fast. Fix 5 things in a night. Post a thread that says it all. Jump the queue. Resist. The faster you push, the more brittle your tone, and the more avoidable heat you invite. Pluto retrograde works through cash, savings, and speech. Deep cleanup, not one loud event. This week, Pluto gets back up from Mars, pushing earnings and voice from the side. That sharpens your tone in budget talks or invoices and can prick a thin-skinned stakeholder. Practical rule: say the number calmly and stop talking. Surprise costs can appear. Insurance, tax, repairs, old subscription bloat you finally catch. Worst case, a notice from a tax portal you missed, a payroll delay. A client holds payment because a clause was vague. If you spot sloppy wording in a contract or invoice, fix it before the eclipse, not after. Money prefers plain sentences and receipts everyone can see. Rahu drives posting, pitching, DMing, learning, road tripping. Rahu wants scale, not your nervous system. This can be brilliant. You teach and tell truth with a wide horizon. But the trap is overstatement and dopamine loops. Worst case, a message gets screenshotted without context. A sibling-colleague thread becomes a pile-on. A commute or short trip snags, and your reaction reads badly. Sober fix. Fewer better posts. One strong pitch instead of 5 thin ones. One short course instead of skimming 3. If baited online, say nothing. Mercury is combust. The clapback travels farther than you meant. Home, family, land, and inner safety sit under Saturn retrograde with Neptune retrograde. Your fire meets water. The sky asks for repairs, policies, realism, while the fog asks for rest and softness. Some face literal home tasks: leak, mold, landlord rules, renovation delay. a payment stuck between offices. Others meet the parents' world, unpostponable checkup, hospital visit, or emotional weather that demands presence. Worst case. A parent's health dips, and you coordinate care under time pressure. A housing paperwork mistake surfaces during your busiest work week. You won't be defeated if you respond like a builder, not a flamer. One policy at home, plus one comforting habit, changes the week. If fog gets into your chest, your body wants sleep more than your brain wants another article about sleep. Mars sends a clear beam. You can move a script, deck, beat, build, or your child's routine if you protect a small block of time like it matters. Passion is tricky because Venus in Leo, near Ketu at the high ground of purpose and publishing, detoxes pride and filters performative look-at-me energy from truth. If a situationship goes weird, it was already hollow. If a crush is loud, then suddenly quiet. The volume knob wasn't linked to the heart. Worst case. A private flirt goes public. A creative claim triggers a fact check. A market bet looks smart in the morning and bad by night. Keep positions smaller and affection honest. Parenting. This is not the week to weaponize the group chat. Do write one clear plan everyone can follow. Uranus retrograde in work, health. Demands upgrades in tools, workflows, and body basics. Chair, feet, meal timing, calendar. With the career eclipse pressing from above, under-resourced teams show pressure as missed handoffs and snappy tones. Worst case, performance plan, casualty list in a reorg, or a health flare. Neck, back, digestion, sleep insists on attention when you feel you have none left. The sky isn't cruel, it's specific. You get one small change that prevents a bigger disruption later. If you never stretch 3 minutes. If you never block deep work, book 1 hour. Your body and job don't want heroics. They want consistency you can honor. Partnerships, contracts, clients, public relations. This is the bright window. Jupiter offers real help, kinder negotiations, growth through teachability. The catch, concreteness. Vague goodwill fails, clear scopes succeed. Mercury rules this field and is combust in the career zone. So email tone matters and signing fast is risky. Worst case, public spat. A post read as policy. A client walks because expectations were never captured in writing. Upside. A partner steps up. A client follows your calm lead. A press mention lands because you chose substance over sizzle. When the moon crosses the private zone, feelings swell, retreat or cling, both normal signals. Here live joint accounts, taxes, insurance, big life paperwork. Best case, you unstick a claim or quiet a fear by naming it. Worst case, a secret leaks. A family money question turns to a fight. An intimacy gap shows itself. Therapy, an honest talk, or 10 minutes with your notebook can pivot the week. Power dynamics are loud. Note where you give power away and where you grip too tight. You care about truth, say the real thing, and let the chips teach you. These are under gentle fire. Venus near Ketu wants meaning without performance. Trips can shift dates. A class changes format. A mentor says the sentence you didn't want, but needed. If you wanted the big, shiny launch, the sky asks for the smaller, honest version first. That doesn't shrink your reach. It strengthens it. Mars in Libra activates networks, goals, communities. Elegant push, polite persistence, quick follow-ups, show up without bulldozing. It's also where friendship politics and group chat storms live. Small moves matter. One kind, clear follow-up. One not this week boundary. One gentle check on a struggling friend. Mars is assertive, but wins by style. Worst case, friends hear pressure in your drive. A group project melts under unclear roles. You burn a bridge by accident. The fix is tone. Say less, mean it more. What this week asks of a Sagittarius soul. Aim true, not loud. Stand for what you'd stand for if nobody clapped. Let endings keep their dignity. Let work be clean, not flashy. Let home be real, not perfect. Let money be numbers, not a story about your worth. Let love be honest, even if quieter. Hold this picture as the eclipse passes. You, stepping onto a new set, carrying only what you truly need. Your arrow flies straighter when your hands are empty of what was never yours. Sagittarius, aim true, not loud. This eclipse resets career, clarifies home, and cleans the signal in your relationships and money. If it's real, it strengthens. If it isn't, it fades. If this helped you navigate the week, tap like, drop a comment with the one area you're simplifying, and subscribe so you never miss what the sky is whispering to you. Until next time, Sagittarius, travel light, speak plainly, and remember, consistency is your power.